Alright, hey, excuse me, oh, phlegmy. Hey, Fan Gang, hope we're having a fantastic day. I am, but I gotta fix the thumbnail. I saw something and I can't unsee it. I gotta fix this real fast, hold on. I gotta fix Kaya's eyes. Hold on. Because I realized the thumbnail would look way better with her eyes shining instead of being all shadowed. I gotta fix this, hold on. I can fix her! Hold up. So we're starting a few minutes early because I figured I may as well while I'm fixing her. Only me will ever see this, but I see it. And that's what matters. Good enough. I didn't turn my fan on. It's so warm. I still have my AC on from yesterday. It's fucked up that I had to turn my AC on Christmas Day. What the hell, man? Get rid of you. Yeah. Why can't this just be a default to not have that selected? Son of a bitch. What the fuck? Wait, that kind of looks good. Hold up. They're not the same. Why aren't you the same? Well, let's just get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. I can get rid of you. And let's see here. Colors. What do I want to do here? Highlights would be the white there, I think. It would. Oh, I have an idea. Midtones? Yeah. Make them pop. Make them peepers pop. What would the shadows be here? The black. What contrasts with red contrasts with green? Yeah, I'll send that. I'll let the whites be white. What's up, Casino? YouTube is just always constantly breaking. That's just YouTube, man. Hope you're having a great one. A great Friday. Just last you send it. That's a little better. That's okay. That's a little better. Okay. Let me export this. Export this bad boy. Now. Meow. I go into YouTube. Dashboard. YouTube Studio. Content. It isn't over. Replace the thumbnail was the objectively superior version with the eyes poppy. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Save. Save. Also, it's Azu's birthday. Everyone say happy to Azu. Or else. Save faster. Whatever. But yeah, this is a way better thumbnail. Because I realize when it's small, you can't see shit on her face. Yeah. And now. Now. Compared to that. I'm not sure if that actually made it better or not. Whatever. It's already saved. Fuck it. Alright. Enough gimping around. Of course GIMP crashed. I miss when you could just close programs and they would just close instead of crashing on you. I miss when crashing wasn't a feature. I miss the before times. Okay, today we are starting Volume 4, Chapter 2. But first, it's Azu's birthday. It's the birthday girl! So let's hear what she has to say for her birthday.
私の誕生日
We are celebrating. You're goddamn right we're celebrating your birthday. Oh, you know what? If I took that white... I'm not gonna fix it. I'll fix it at work. If I take the white out of the eyes, it'll look even better. Hey, Ling. Hope you're having a good one. It's Azu's birthday! Banny, 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 banny. Alright. Today we are starting. It's a huge day. Massive day for the goats out there. Because we... Not chapter 1. Not yet. Not yet. We were rabbits! A Fox's Dream. Chapter 2! Volume 4, Chapter 2. We were rabbits! The rabbit squad has grown accustomed to life as homeless, stinky bitches on Sensei's front yard. When they reunite with some familiar faces, will the rabbit squad be able to hold on to their sense of justice in this era of chaos? Check out their story now. Now. That's a cute photo. I like the Fennec. She's all ears. It's bunny time! It is. The Fox is his dream. Peak CGs. We still haven't seen Miyu cry. I'm concerned. Two years ago. I'm gonna guess a Whack-A-Mo is about to appear. Good evening! It's a Kronos reporter, but not any of them we've seen. Not Miss Underbob. Sounds like responsibility. It's not our justice, it's their justice. YouTube don't like Azu's emoji. Well, they let you put it in text. They let you put it in text. The Azu emoji. The peak emoji. I need to copy that. I need to copy that real fast. Hold up. I need to copy. I need to copy the Azu face. For reasons. For raisins! Azu. Yeah! Good evening, and welcome to the Kronos School of Journalism channel, your one true source for all the hottest news. What about the most important or factual news? Whatever. We are currently standing directly in front of the Kaiser Industries' second ammo factory. This factory produces nearly a third of Kaiser Industries' total ammunition, and recently strange rumors have been circulating about this powerhouse. Allegedly, this second ammo factory is developing weapons of mass destruction in direct violation of the Jonas Student Council's policies. However, Kaiser Industries is vehemently denying this, and the rumors remain unsubstantiated, but the story is nowhere near over yet. It's not ogre. With the Valkyrie Police School's investigation stalling, another source tells us that the Jonas Student Council Presidente, has snatched newly formed Special Investigation Team 2. Did you get that? There was a huge explosion. This is live, I repeat. This is live. We're doing it live. We're investigating the case of the explosion now. Now. Could this be a side effect of their illegal weapons development? Yeah, this is Desert Storm. Yep, Desert Storm. What the hell, Togi? You didn't report the booby trap at the exit. Oh, yeah, I was gonna tell you. Trust. Next time, tell us before we trigger the bomb. Kirby sure is motivated as usual. I like Nico. She's the pink Fennec. It happened after the operation was over. No one was injured. It's okay. We've spotted what appears to be several heavily armed students emerging from the dust. Could they be the rumored special response team recently established by the Jonas Student Council Presidente? Excuse me, hello? May we have a word? Who are you? Forever an NPC, Joe. We will never get the nod of NPC, Joe. It seems the paparazzi's caught up to us. She's all ears! There's no time like the present, I guess. The president has been wanting to formally introduce SRT. I hear you say SRT. Does that mean the rumors are true? Greetings! Oh, she's cool. Greetings, citizens of Kavonos. How do you do, fellow students? I'm How the fuck do you say that? Shichido? Shichido Yukino. Sounds kind of funny when you rolled off the tongue like that. Leader of the Fox Squad from SRT Academy. The General Student Council Presidente formed SRT and the Fox Squad to give Kavotos the means to more effectively fight against threats too great for any one district or the Valkyrie police to address. If you're made to solve crime in the DU, does also mean SRT Academy intends to eventually usurp Valkyrie Police School? We would never trust. We could never hope to replace the invaluable work Valkyrie does to protect the public. Meaning they don't want the responsibility. Based. They're just like me, for real, for real. We are a specialized operations team trained to respond swiftly to criminals or situations that present an imminent threat to Kavotos' safety, as you saw today. Ooh, she's cool. They got the cooler looking ones on the side. Speaking of today, what were you doing in Kaiser's ammo factory? What was the cause of the explosion just now? Can you confirm if there really are weapons of mass destruction being developed here? We will never get them out of NPC jail. Wow. Beep-a-da-bobbity. I mean, we didn't receive any embargo orders. I don't think there's any harm in telling you now that the operation's over. A few days ago, we received evidence from an anonymous source that a powerful bomb was being stored here at Kaiser's Industries Ammo Factory in violation of the Joe Studio Council bylaws. Last year, Kaiser announced a development project called Antioch, undertaking the modification of old thermobaric grenades. And actually, they're developing storing thermobaric warheads for ballistic missiles here. That's not a weapon of mass destruction. I don't think so. That doesn't sound... Whatever. Our mission today was to neutralize these explosives. And I'm pleased to report our success. You look pleased. Not. A thermobaric warhead? Just how much danger were the people of... YouTube. Thermobaric warhead explosion. How big is that? No, I don't want to watch Ukraine explosion. I don't want to watch thermobaric bombs in Ukraine. I just want to... It's all in Ukraine. I don't want to watch that. Wait, is thermobaric nuclear? Let me ask Grok. I'll let Grok Google search it for me so I don't have to. Grok! Are thermobaric warheads nuclear? Grok is thinking. That's what I was thinking. It was more like a fuel air bomb, not nuclear, and not a weapon of mass destruction. Like it's a big boom, but not a WMD boom. No, they are not nuclear. They're a type of conventional, not WMD explosive weapon that disperses an aerosol cloud of fuel. Yeah, it's a fuel air bomb. Yeah. Okay, so they're just typical of journalists. They're just making shit up. Okay, it tracks. Just how much danger were the people of Kavotos in? Ew. I'm sorry, you have to hear this. I had to wipe off phlegm from my mic. Ew. I'm all phlegmy today. Yeah, sure, they caused a big boom, but not a WMD big boom. I'll say, hey, Ryan, hey, Coffee, hey, Base. I know the leader is... I forgot her personality. I know Nico is Nico. Nico is our cousin Nico. And we love her. I don't know if we've actually seen any of their personalities yet besides Nico. We've kind of seen her a little, but we've mostly just seen Nico because she likes rice balls or something. It's a pre-production prototype when we're still in the process of analyzing it. But based on our research so far, and simply the sheer size of the warhead, we estimate the Antioch's radius from detonating can span several kilometers. Several kilometers! And just your squad was enough to handle something so explosive. The Blue Archive wedding update is coming. Trust. I'll say, sister, hope you're doing good. Merry Christmas to everyone if I didn't see you yesterday. I mean, wouldn't it require an entire unit with tons of protective gear? Yeah, the protective gear is called halos. With a bomb that dangerous doesn't matter how much infantry you throw at it. What she said. It's exactly stuff like this that SRT is trained for. SRT is made of small teams and elites, trained in securing or neutralizing targets where they even know what's happening, like we did in this operation. And we're pretty good at it. It took us less than 3 minutes to secure the warhead after infiltrating the building. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to be exact. I'm gonna guess that's Karumi who just said that. She sounds bratty. Sounds bratty. Just surviving, I feel you. I feel you, man. I feel you. I've been dealing with an infection this week. And then migraine from the pressure changes from the weather swings. Cause it's the middle of December. It's supposed to be around freezing, but it's in the 70s. I had to turn my AC back on. It's ridiculous. They should have an oath system. I used to not want an oath system to marry your students, but at this point I want it. Just fuck it. Just give it to me. I used to not want it because I know that's just another money dump, another money pit where you'd have to buy them for every student. But also just fuck it. Just fuck my shit up. Let me marry my students! Starting with Megu. Actually, I would probably marry Nanomi first just out of tradition at this point, because Nanomi has been my first on everything. Well, not everything, but everything in game. It would have been 2 minutes and 30 seconds had we not had to handle the unexpected engagement at the entrance. At least not near the equator, yeah, that's true. Unexpected engagement? Blech. I'm kind of near, I'm subtropical. I'm not on the equator, I'm like subtropical. I don't know what the fuck a latitude or longitude is. But yeah. Do you mean if it wasn't for Kurumi accidentally throwing a smoke grenade instead of a flash grenade toward Point Delta? Accident! The guards are wearing visors for flash protection. I made a tactical decision to close the distance with a smoke grenade and incapacitate them. And that wouldn't have even been necessary if you had taken out the guard as detailed by the operation plans. Now they're just bitching out in front of the press. Now this is embarrassing for them. Who would you guys marry first? Lang would do Mika first. I would do Nonomi first. Oh. Well, sometimes I forget to count the number of rounds I have loaded. That's mildly important? That's Otogi, right? The one with the headbandy thing? Yeah, it's been unstable as fuck. Usually it's kind of cold here this time of year, but it's just been swinging insanely, like 30 to 40 degrees in a day. And it used to not bother me that much, but as I get older, something about the pressure is messing with my sinuses and giving me headaches real bad. It's just been fucking my shit up. Cappy would marry Kana first. He'd marry the goat. Understandable. It's an adorable little mistake that's very common for snipers to make. How can we count all these teensy-weensy enemies? Yeah, she's the sniper. With the nuclear explosion scene? I don't know, is there a nuclear explosion scene? I just added that on the thumbnail. My thumbnail was okay. It was pretty good. What's up? What's up, Blaze? Don't act cute to distract from your mistakes. I put a nuke on the thumbnail because Kaya's gonna fuck our shit up. Now, Otogi, Kurumi. Let's not fight in front of the cameras. It's a little late for that. It's a little late. They're just bitching out already. To conclude, this operation was a success thanks to the discreet and timely manner in which we were able to execute our plan. The bomb is secured and the suspect was apprehended. Oh, Honkai had a nuke. Huh. Interesting. I mean, we are starting this with a WMD. Well, a so-called WMD. It's just a fuel air bomb. It's just a fuel air bomb. So I guess I accidentally had some foresight on putting a nuke on the thumbnail. Huh. I have good luck with doing that. We were also able to identify the names of several executives of the Kaiser Industries, as well as some members of the defense office listed on classified documents discovered in the factory. Someone who happens to be a pink goat. It appears these executives accepted bribes in advance of the launch of the Antioch project in exchange for forging safety reports for the ammunition factory. Is the Defense Office an agency of the General Student Council responsible for policing Kavodos? So ultimately, aren't you revealing holes in the General Student Council security? Is it okay for SRT, which operates under direct order of the Presidente, to reveal information like this? Yeah, probably not, huh? I think they just made an oopsie poopsie. You misunderstand. Justice is the path to preserving truth. No matter the obstacle, SRT's justice never wavers, except for when it does in a few years. Except for when there's an oopsie poopsie. Ow. Hi, Fox. You good? You good, Yukino? She got pretty eyes. Oh, good morning, Yukino. God has allowed you to live for another day. Morning, what time is it? She looks cool. We haven't seen her sprite in a minute. I'm not a fan of this type of sling. I'm not a fan of them. But it is what it is. Morning! What time is it? Her headset is too low. Her human ear should be around here, but she got him drooping down to her jawline. What's up with that? Oh, 3:15 Kavodo Standard Time. We have time until the next shift gets here. Rest more while you can. I'm fine. Thank you for keeping watch. Were you having a nice dream? I love her. I like Nico. Nico is so nice. The pink fennec. We like her. What makes you say that? She's all ears. Big ass funnel scoop ears. I thought I detected the barest hint of a smile in your sleep. She kind of... Okay, it's kind of creepy that she watches you sleep, but there's weirder things in Kavodos, I guess. It was more like a nightmare. A bittersweet memory that echoes in my mind. Ah, that I understand. Clumpies. Fox 4 status. Fox 4 here. General Student Council is still snoozing. Otogi. She looks cool. She got spats. Lazy sniper. I like Miyu more, but I like Otogi. The General Student Council hasn't recovered from the Apocalypse Towers. They're still in turmoil. The markers? Acting Presidente Ren's got it the worst. She's being criticized left and right for her seeming absence during the crisis. She was on the battleship. What? Because of that, no one wants to pass her de-restoration policy. They're at a total standstill. I guess that means the plan's working. If we had attacked the tower right before SRT closed and took out all of Ren's supporters, she wouldn't be facing the lion's den right now. And what of the Board of Administration? Boring. The culture and medical officers still haven't recovered from injuries sustained during the raid. Senior manager is still quietly substituting for them. It's not affecting their day-to-day tasks, but the Board of Administration doesn't have any kind of official authority at the helm right now. That's good. Alert me. Game crashed. Game crashed. Hold up. One of these days I'll verify my Steam files on Blue Archive. The crashness most gacha game.
Blue Archive.
Blue Archive. Ag! Fat Shiroko. Best Arona. Yes, I would like to continue watching, please and thank you. Our mission is to skip to where we were. Skipping it, skipping it, skipping it. Come on. Come on. Skibbity, skibbity. No, not the skibbity. I regret saying that. Come on. Come on. This is a long cutscene. What's up, Farron? I got started over because you were asleep. I actually slept in today, too. I just said fuck it and set my alarm to a half hour later. I needed it. It's because I got a call at like 8 o'clock, which is 2.5 hours before I normally wake up, because I work night. So I wake up a little later. And I just couldn't go back to sleep after that. Alright, we're closing in. We're almost there. Where's the Togi? Where's the Togi? There's the Toga. Let's see. We were Board of Admin. We read that. Not affecting. At the helm right now. There we are. That's good. Alert me immediately if there are any changes. Not no changes. Squad lead. I mean, Fox 1. But what if... That's a funny face. I like that. Togi makes the funny face. What if the Chiefs do recover and come back to the board? Wouldn't it just be over for Kaya? I gave you the emergency protocols to review, Fogs 4. At any given time, the Chief of Defense Kaya must always hold the majority of support in the Board of Administration over Chief Officer Ren. We need a comma in there somewhere. How you doing, Farron? Should Chief Officer Ren's supporters attempt to return to the board, the Fox Squad is authorized to use any means necessary to sufficiently incapacitate them for the foreseeable future. Fox 4 out. I don't think Otogi is all on board with that. Just my mic a little. Fox 3, status! Karumi! This is the bratty Fox. I like her. Fox 3 reporting. We detonated the EMP bomb at the railroad vehicle base in the Kiriyama district and disabled the operation management system. There. My doctor's calling. Hold on. I gotta actually take this. Calling to nag me about an appointment that I canceled, acting as if I missed it. I called them the other morning to cancel it. I'm tired of secretaries not doing their damn job. The doctor call was an interesting writing flourish. What did the Blue Archive team mean by it? Is it funky? I think that's the standard ringtone. What's up, Bliss? We're foxing around. We had a thermobaric bomb. I accidentally called WMDs on the thumbnail. Management system. Their key electronic equipment has all been sabotaged. No, the Shupas. Nozomi will never recover from this. Immediate recovery of the EMP bomb was successful as well, so the cause of malfunction will be near impossible to trace. They're kind of making me want to play old Rainbow Six. Not new Rainbow Six. New Rainbow Six doesn't exist. Ubisoft Rainbow Six can't hurt me. But old Rainbow Six, Rainbow Six 3. The GOAT. Has the media picked up on it? How's the coverage? The Jones Duke Council hasn't made an official statement, likely because it can't identify the cause, so the public has been assuming it was an accident on the council's part. The Director of Transportation, Acting Journal Student Council Presidente Rennie-chan, has been taking the brunt of the blame. They won't be able to escape the media scrutiny for a while. Again. Copy that. Fox 3, return to HQ immediately. Get recalled, nerd. Fox 1, I have a question. Do you think this is justice? Are we the baddies? During the operation, we encountered a citizen unable to reach the hospital and receive care because the trains were down. If we carry on with this kind of... That citizen interfere with their operation in any way? No, they did not. Understood. Fox 3 returning to HQ now. Meow. I think Fox Squad is starting to fray a little. Can you imagine how much her ears must flap? Big flappy ass Fox ears. Yukino, come on now. I don't need your quippy remarks right now, Nico. Because of Nico. Earmibbles. We love Nico in this house. Then I won't quip. I'll follow you into hell for the revival of SRT. But what are we doing right now? We're harming innocent civilians. Harumi wasn't wrong. This isn't the justice SRT fights for. Don't you think so? I abandoned those kinds of questions when we took on this operation. I suggest you do the same. SRT has always been a weapon. Wherever the user decides to point that weapon and shoot is both the privilege and responsibility. No one wants a weapon with its own free will, with an opinion. Morality, ethics, those concepts are the curse the user bears. She's got a real bad attitude. I like Yukino. This is really interesting. But holy shit, she has the worst kind of attitude. But that's exactly the wrong attitude to have in her position. If you can't accept your role, leave. The Fox Squad will persevere. Fox 2 out. You're not on the radio, you can just leave. Whatever. You're a sucker for the "we're just weapons" trope. It's a good trope, and they're doing it well. Gold searchers follow orders, yeah. Now we just need this twisted game to be reset. Right! Our last order of business. We need to make contact with the Rabbit Squad. Rabbits! The Wabbit Squad? Wait, you were still on the line? You're gonna go see our little ones? I mean, the little ones? Otogi likes the Wabbits. Otogi likes her Kohais. Fox 3, Fox 4, please don't speak out of turn. Sorry. You get excited at the prospect of a good time. I want to go see the underclass. The Kohai! Use the word! 2, though. We've handled all of our urgent missions. Why don't we have a group bonding activity? When's the last time we're all together? Fox 3 and Fox 4 filled all the orders already. We won't even have to move until after D-Day. Wait, what? What's D-Day? Nico? You're doing me a concern, Nico. What she said! And the Wabbits haven't even had an initiation ceremony yet, you know. You can go right to Camson without a compass soldier knows no disgrace. Ugh. I have a bad feeling about where this story is going. It's gonna go for some feels. In the best kind of way. We would be bereft of SRT tradition if we didn't participate in at least a little light hazing. I have to get started now if I want to have enough Inarizushi for everyone. I think the rice ball she makes or something. Okay. Convince another class. Kohai! Won't be easy, so it'll be better to show a united front anyways. Fox 3 and Fox 4 return to HQ, begin preparations for our welcome party. Roger! It's been quite some time, so let's make sure it's a warm welcome. Kabuto's Destruction Day. It's Goat Day. The goatening. Wabbit! I saw that Wabbit. Yeah, we will watch a Wabbit stream. Let's see how the stinky homeless bitches are doing. The General Student Council President formed SRT and the Fox Squad to give Kabuto a means to more efficiently fight against. SRT is made of small teams of elites. What browser is she using? That looks like Chrome. Lame. In light mode? What the fuck, Miyako? Justice is the path to preserving truth. It's Chrome in light mode. What the fuck, Miyako? Well, I guess she does like stun grenades and flashbangs. God, burning your eyes out in light mode in the pitch dark room? What the fuck? No matter the obstacle, SRT's justice never wavers. I like her hoodie. That's cute. That's cute. Kabuto's Valkyrie poster. Maybe she was going to Valkyrie and transferred to SRT? True middle school babe. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, you're not wrong. Got a big ass jacket. No matter the obstacle, SRT's justice never wavers. The senior seemed to glow through the TV screen. 'Cause they're burning your eyes out! Turn on a light! They were the very embodiment of SRT's ideals. We strove for the impossible standards they set. Never meet your heroes. Their rigid discipline never swayed no matter the situation. We watched as criminals fell in front of them, one by one. No matter how daunting their mission, not even a flicker of fear ever seemed to cross their faces. Their undeviating justice, it was impossible not to admire. The seniors, senpais! They were in our dream, one day meant to be our future. To us, moving forward just meant chasing their shadows. That's how you get a complex. But I guess she has a complex, so fair enough. But one day the sun disappeared and there was nothing left to chase. The goat. Well, I guess that's a ram, not a goat. Because rams have horns. Rams are horny. Do goats have horns? Whatever, I'm not Googling it. One day we became the SRT. And by that you mean you became homeless. Miyako, you're awake. Good morning, Miyu. It's still early. I don't think breakfast is done. You guys get breakfast? Who'd you steal it from? You stayed out late last night on patrol. You want to rest more? Thank you, but I've slept enough. You're finally awake. Got caught crossing the border into Kabuto's. Those damn Valkyries. For a second, I know it isn't, but for a second it looked like they were burning trash bags in their fire. I don't want to waste a nice day like this. I'm sure even the laundry's dried by now. Meow. Are Mo and Saki around? I think they'll be back soon. They left early to go get food. Imagining Miyu younger. It's like how, I just noticed she has boot prints on her. It's like how Asians, like, they don't age between 20 and 30 or 40. It's kind of like that, but Miyu. Yeah, she also just doesn't change like Hina. Y'all! Okay, Southern Belle, calm down. Take it back a notch. Come and check this out. Fuck you, localizer. Fuck you. Fuck you! Appropriating my y'all. Fuck you! We don't hate localizers enough. I did a little extra scouting on my way back, and I happened on this huge mushroom colony. Look at the ones I picked, aren't they big? Taki likes the mushrooms. With this menu, you could have a mushroom buffet! I've got a surprise buzz too. Ta-da! Fresh eggs. I got it from one of the stores on our usual route. It was thanks for helping them out with some pest control. I may not have just been testing out a new smoke bomb, and what I thought was a deserted alley, though. As long as it helped a citizen in need. Wow, so much fresh food. Mushies and egg. Mushy eggs. Mushrooms and egg could be good. Great work, both of you. Looks like a complete breakfast today. Let me dig up the canned bread from our supply. Canned bread? That doesn't sound good. I know those are rocks, but they actually just look like trash bags to me. It looks like they have a campfire built out of trash bags to me. I know it's rocks. You know you can count on me to get the fire going. I'll start the preparations. Mushrooms. I'm off to the supplies tent. Let me know if you need help with anything. I can help with the supplies. So fast. A breakfast of eggs, bread, and sauteed mushrooms. I never thought we'd ever experience luxury like this again. If only I could eat like this every day. Just stop being homeless. You are making the conscious decision to continue being homeless. Just stop it. Just stop being homeless. Seriously, it's the perfect meal for a perfect day. You feel that breeze? How was my Christmas breakfast yesterday? But did I have breakfast? I'm not a breakfast person. Normally I just skip straight to lunch. My breakfast yesterday was the Chinese food I got for Christmas. So it was pretty good. Yeah, look, they're deciding to be homeless. We tried to get them a roof. They declined. Very rudely, I might add. With this amazing weather and yummy food, I mean, who wouldn't want to stick around here forever, right? Do you think maybe we've gotten a little too used to being... They're acknowledging it! They're acknowledging it! No denying it. These days are more about making life better than upholding justice. Yeah, I got Chinese food with my folks and just chilled out with them for a while, and then I strammed. That was a good day. SRT is supposed to be the cream of the crop. We hail from the best school in all of Kavodos. We're second to none in equipment training. I mean, we were at least. How was your Christmas, Bliss? Also, Bliss, which student would you marry first? I would marry Nonomi. Out of tradition, because she's my first on everything in this game. Everyone else said who they marry earlier. We want an oath system. We want to marry our students. We want to pay the marriage tax. Azuna? Understandable. Enough of the gloomy stuff. All the delicious food we could possibly ask for. Who wants to spoil their appetite with sad talk? Right. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Things have been going great, except for the homelessness. Idiot. Hey there, homeless bitches! I mean, Rabbit Squad. How are you gonna bully me today? They're so mean. They're always so mean to me. Ah. Powerlines Sensei. Hi. Powerlines does. Sensei does. Oh, it's just you, Sensei. Hi. Hi, Saki. Farrah will marry Rio first with the Tylenol. Swear. For a second, I thought you were saying make her sweat the Tylenol out to get it out of her system. Can you imagine the smell? I was wondering who that vaguely familiar person was. Saki, I don't like you enough for you to do this. Iori. Casino wants the chocolate toes. Are you happy to see me, Saki? Just shut up! I wasn't trying to cover my excitement or anything, jeez! Stop being mean to me! Hi, Miyako. Good morning, Sensei! Don't mind the ruckus. Hello. At least she's nice to me now. Miyako and Miyu are nice to me now. They don't bully me anymore. Sometimes. You didn't call ahead before coming over. Is it an urgent matter? Yes! You're homeless! Saki briefly lapsed into the trash archetype. Did we get you in trouble with someone again? Yes! Because you're homeless! I have homeless stinky bunny bitches living on my front yard! Please stop being homeless! No, not at all. The opposite, actually. I said lyingly. I just wanted to thank you for the support in the recent events. Okay, they did actually help a lot with the apocalypse. So fair enough. Recent events? Ah. It still feels like it just happened yesterday. No, it actually happened the other week. Point of order. Oh no, the Dead Space markers! I'm still mad we never got to see them explode. I want to see the markers explode. They said they happened off screen, and I want to see them blow up. I want a CG of that shit crashing down. That would be so cool. I thought Kavotos was a gooner for real that time. You thought I was scared. Imagine that. Me scared of some buildings blowing up. Kavotos used over $3 billion on homeless services last year. If the rabbits still stink in the park, where did the money go? Kaya funneled it. I don't know where, but Kaya is responsible somehow. The goat! The evil goat, not the cool goat like Kana. Yeah. That was more than some buildings. I just wanted to run an eye as soon as the sky turned red, but my enemies appearing everywhere. And more importantly, all my friends were fighting for Kavotos! I wonder if Miyu got Hina's autograph. Because Hina was applying some Riz on Miyu during Volume F. We need... Hina should invite SRT to Gehenna. We need an event of SRT being invited to Gehenna. And I am just saying that because I want them to stop being homeless and go be someone else's problem, but that'd be fun. You're right! So many students came together to protect Kavotos, and I took credit. I did it. Action! Hey-ya! Rabbit Squad! Responding to Sensei's request for support. Oh, that's right, they did rescue me from being Sensei napped. I kind of forgot about that. I kind of forgot what happened before the markers appeared. I kind of forgot. I forgot that there was the entire thing of me being kidnapped. Who knows what would have happened if you didn't save me? None of it would have been possible without you all, so I could take credit for all your hard work. That's how we finally sell them on joining Valkyrie. You tell them it's a cross-event between SRT and Valkyrie. We don't expect thanks for completing our duty. Duty. SRT provides to protect the citizens. You think we went to help you? We would have been there no matter what! Saki, stop being a homeless bitch. I know, look, you can help both things. You can help yourself stop being homeless, and you can help yourself stop being a bitch. I just wanted to make Shell's building go kaboom. I just expect that from Mo at this point. I have nothing to crash out about. Even SRT agents deserve recognition sometimes. So I brought you leftovers. Enjoy, idiots. Oh, I did bring you leftovers. So as thanks, I brought you leftovers. I'm on a weird wavelength with this game sometimes. We've actually adapted this new lifestyle perfectly. So we have more than enough food, actually. Actually. Christmas leftovers. Okay, they can have my leftover lo mein as a treat. We'll take your kind thoughts as gratitude instead, and you can enjoy your hot meal. What do I think of tamed rabbits? Pet rabbits are cool. They're not like cats or dogs. You have to be a little more careful with them because they are prey animals still, even if they're tamed. So they have like a hair trigger of anxiety. And you gotta be extra careful with pet rabbits to not trigger them, or they will just stress themselves to an early death. Also, my understanding is rabbits do not feed them carrots because they can't digest them properly, and carrots will shred a rabbit's intestines or something. That's what I might be wrong about that, actually. I don't remember where I heard that from. Oh, what? You mean my tamed bullies? I wish they would stop being homeless. I wish they would go be someone else's bullies. Well, except for Miyako and Miyu. They stopped being bullies. And you know what? I'd put up with Mo just because her ultimate is cool enough. If Saki's ultimate wasn't as trash as it is, I would put up with Saki. Carrots are like giving your rabbit nothing but chocolate and cake. I thought it messed up their insides because they couldn't digest it properly or something. But I might just be misremembering. Feed the rabbits. Okay, oh no, Miyaki. Sure. Exactly what Saki said. Our reward is knowing what we've kept citizens safe. But I'm not a citizen. I'm actually an illegal alien. Literally. I'm not from this world. I think I forgot to mention that to them. Carrots are a horsey thing too, yes. In fact, if you're still up for breakfast, why not join us? We've got loads of eggs and mushies. I even found some shimeji mushrooms today, which are pretty rare around here. They're so delicious that there's a saying. Matt Sue take for the scent, but she Miji for the taste. Yeah, what I said. Well, if you insist, I'll eat the mushies. I'm a mushroom enjoyer. I guess I'll just put these prime beef sirloin steaks away. Now we're bullying our bullies. I actually didn't get to finish what I was saying. Yes. Naturally, there's no greater reward than serving the public. However, is that the super expensive kind of meat? Even before SRT closed, never eaten so decadent. I mean, if you don't want it, I guess I'll just go make ramen. But what do I do all this extra meat? I guess I can put it in my ramen. Steak ramen actually sounds lit. I want steak ramen. I'm not a big ramen guy, but I enjoy it. Steak ramen sounds awesome. What the fuck? Okay, see you girls later. I'm gonna go make steak ramen. What did you just say? I'm making steak ramen! I'm making the Chinese spaghetti! You wanna eat fatty steak sirloin and ramen? Yes. Are you an idiot? A stupid person? You have so much money you can just boil away in a pot of water? Yes to all of that? Well, the last one sometimes, but I mean, I am an idiot. I am stupid. So, yes? I mean, regular ramen does use pork belly sometimes, yeah. But it's just too much to grill and eat by myself. Michelle doesn't have a fire pit. I can't grill it. Well, if you're that much of a pickle, well, we have a fire pit. I guess we could help you out with eating all of it. My saviors! Okay, you guys can share one steak and I'll eat the other 3. Okay! We'll need some sort of mesh to use as a grill. I'll handle that! Please wash it. Please, I know you're a stinky homeless bitch. Please don't make me eat chemical with my steak. I'll get the extra plates! The song is Usagi Flap. I look forward to contesting the copyright claim. So do we have any sides to go with the meat? You literally have mushrooms already. Maybe some potatoes or onions? Get these dumb mushrooms out of the way! Hey, mushrooms go great on steak. What happened to so rare shimeji for taste? What the hell is a shimeji? We've got prime beef sirloin to worry about. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. If you just decide to stop being homeless, if you just decide to get a job, you could just. The other senseis don't want you to know this, Saki, but I do. I want you to know that you can just go buy steak if you decide to stop being homeless. Saki, I just want you to stop being homeless. Focus, Mo. We need to get the fire going stat! Achieve the perfect grilling temperature is an essential part of the process! Aye. I want steak now. Where can I get steak? Technically Chipotle, but that's not the kind of steak I want. Money. Bait! Did I just bait my homeless? I guess I did. Huh. I'm a master of the bait. It's ready! Grill it to perfection. They got a job during Volume F? Well, I think that was a wasp nest. So, I wouldn't call that a job. That's more like doing a favor and happening to get money for it. Yeah. It's ready! Grill it to perfection. Then without further ado, thank you for the meal! It beats my wildest dreams. Red meat, baby! The melt in your mouth texture from all the marbling and the amazing rich flavor only top-notch beef can bring. It makes every other piece of beef I've ever eaten seem fake. They just pale in comparison. Yummy, so yummy. It's so soft like it's melting in my mouth like pudding. I can't remember the last time we've indulged in something like this. I almost feel guilty. There's more than enough meat, so help yourselves, I said, eating 3 out of the 4 steaks. I mean, they are tiny girls, so like, they'd only eat like a 1/5 of a steak themselves. Sensei! Give this to think, isn't this a bit much? This must have been really expensive. I stole it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm a little suspicious. Their reward seems to outrank the deed here. Is this beef part of one of your evil schemes? My scheme to get you to stop being homeless? By giving you a taste of the good life? Yes, it is. You tried to lure us in with delicious food. This must be the honey trap I've heard of before! No, that comes later, Miyu. That comes later. Don't worry about it. It's not! That's not what honey trap means at all! I have ulterior motives. I just want you to stop being homeless, please. Go be someone else's problem, I'm begging you. You know what? I don't even care if it's a trap! This is a rare opportunity to stump ourselves with the highest quality beef imaginable! We won't even be able to experience this at SRT. Although I have had the experience of filling my stomach with cheap canned pork back at SRT. Yum. Ugh. Can you not ruin the best meal of life with the thought of canned pork? Have I had canned? Well, okay, I have had canned pork because I've had Spam, and pork is a part of Spam. I mean, everything's a part of Spam, but we did eat a lot of pork, didn't we? Other food rations had pork from one form or another. Two song based on on Shin's theme. I always forget that Two-Who names are really long. I remember one time our field training went longer than we planned. We had to survive on canned pork for over 3 days. Blech. This slimy taste of canned pork is definitely something I could have done without remembering. Thanks, Miyako. I've never realized. Why is it all pork? Why couldn't we have corned beef or tuna at least? It's just cost efficient, duh. Higher ups only see numbers, you know. They say in our textbooks. When it comes to supplies, quantity over quality. You can't feed an army if you consider comfort or indulgences. That's why canned pork has been a go-to combat ration for so long. It's made from preserved meat, making it cost-effective with a lengthy shelf life. Even regular academies caught wind and started using them for school lunches. At one point, the cafeterias were using so much of it that some Trinity novelist tried to protest by swapping out all dimensions of any food in the work with canned pork instead of distributing it all over campus. Any food in the work with canned pork. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, she's nerding out. The bully is nerding out. Grab that little crampon and pull it away and let the rubber band smack into her helmet. Wow, thanks so much. I definitely didn't know that. Not. Nerd! Yeah, we have a literal ice cream ship. It's great. Our rations are cool. Shut up, you maniac arsonist! Our soldiers complain when they get too much peanut butter instead of jalapeno and cheese. Our rations are cool. Canned pork, we would never. Speaking of, didn't that Trinity novelist have an episode in their work where a group of knights on a quest for the Holy Grail and battling a wild rabbit? Is this a localizer translation? Did the localizers change this dialogue? This sounds way too Western. This is sus. Have the localizers been here? I mean, it'd be cool if this is a genuine reference from the Korean side, but this is so sus. Literally where the volume's title comes from. Okay. Okay. I forgot what the chapter title was named. I mean, look, when there's such a Western reference like that, I just jump to blaming the localizers somehow. The rabbit of Karen a bug. I remember something along those lines, but what about it? What about it? Way back when I asked the senpais about our name, sometime around when the Rabbit Squad first came to be. I was wondering why you'd been named after a cute, harmless animal. ST was supposed to be a symbol of discipline and justice, not fuzzy paws and floppy ears. though. She didn't answer any way I expected at all. Instead, she recited a quote from that novel. The wabbit is not to be underestimated for its docile and adorable appearance. Proud and territorial, the wabbit becomes a fearsome beast that can fend off even brave knights when provoked. I think I remember that part. She's lying. She doesn't. The knights searching for the Holy Grail try to enter a cave guarded by a wabbit, and it rips out their throats. This has 0 localizer input. Unusually based. But also, yes, burn the localizers just in case. And that's why we learned in our tactics and strategy classes to never underestimate an opponent from how they look. Well, don't leave us on a cliffhanger. Does the wabbit beat up all the knights and give up and go home? The knights throw a grenade at the rabbit, ends up in little bits. Because no rabbit is strong enough to fight guns, or grenades, or bombs, or bad guys. We're gonna end up blowing up like the wabbit in that story! Yeah, Kaharu has a holy hand grenade. Hey! The ending of some stupid book they made us read in school has nothing to do with us, except for when it does. Saki, the only thing you should be concerning yourself with right now is this sumptuous beef. I bet you learned that in your books, nerd. Sumptuous. This is a little out of the blue, Sensei. Hi! Sensei does. But it's been on my mind recently. I was wondering if any sensitive documents disappeared during Kaiser's occupation of Shale. I have documents? I mean, I can check, but I'll have to call my secretary, Yuka. Because I have no idea what's in Shale. I don't even know what half the rooms are in there, man. Alright, let me call Yuka. I was worried because of the amount of data the Zero Student Council is stored in the Shale building. They're, nothing in particular that stood out. But I mean, I haven't really had time to do a thorough search, but now that you're saying it, I guess I could look. For the first time since I got there, ever. I can do it, give me a sec. No! Get Mo out of Shale! She's gonna burn it down! Check, from here, how? Oh, did you give Kaiser intel for more weapons? Hey, that was one time, okay? And we all remember the one time. That's not what I'm doing. I just have to slip into Shale's server and pull the surveillance footage. This is how you get counter-hacked by Veritas. This is how you get hacked by Millennium. Trying to hack into Shale? That's how you get hacked by Millennium, man. You can check the entry. Katama would hear something going on. She'd tell Harry. Harry would snitch to Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels would counter-hack Mo. And then Hot Wheels would probably do something condescending because she'd feel bad for them, but also kind of bitchy. So Hot Wheels would probably order them Grubhub or something. Or order them a pizza, but they have to pay for the pizza. Actually, that's exactly what Hot Wheels would do. Well, Hot Wheels would counter-hack them just to figure out where they are, order a pizza, but not pay for it, and leave them to get the bill. And Chihiro would just be angry. And Maki would make a funny face, and we love her for it. But that's not what I'm doing. I just slip in the Shale server and pull the surveillance footage. We can check the entrances he was there and what they took. It's digital documents, I presume, Mo. Sensei keeps a Katama plant in the Shale desk so she can always get her fix. Also, yes. We like Katama. We pamper her a little. Kaiser's occupation of the building after Sensei's abduction was pretty short-lived. We just have to narrow down our search to the exits during that time frame and make sure nothing important was taken. What's up, Pokemon? Hope you're having a good Friday. I like Makoto. Makoto's nice. Huh. A surprisingly good idea from Mo. Look, it's bound to happen eventually, okay? Are you okay? Did eating such nice food make you look crazy? Shut up! I'll blow you up! One of these days, Mo will stand up and everyone will realize how tall she is. I'm not getting the size comparison out. I'm just saying. Ugh. Ignoring the muscle head. I should be able to get into the I kind of wish I had pulled for Saki swimsuit. Because she's the best looking out of them. Swimsuit, at least. Cloud server and snag the CCTV footage pretty easily. I have a cloud server? Why didn't anyone tell me? Yep, there it is. Surveillance footage from the day of the attack. This is around when we retook the building. The guys in the helmets were Kaiser's super elite SOF soap or whatever. They had impressive weapons, but they sure didn't know how to use them. Look, they just got their glam up. Please be patient. It was only easy because it was me sniping. Without her, we would have been taking damage and a full frontal assault. You completed your Stinky Bunny swimsuit with Mo as a random drop. I skipped them because I don't really have any strong yearning for them. I do want regular Miyu though, because she's my spirit animal. Really? I could have done it without Saki taking point and relaying their locations. Miyako too. Woo. That's what a squad is for. That was a fun operation. Well, I'm glad you had fun when my home was being burned down, Saki. You're starting to sound like old women reminiscing on our glory days. Stop gabbing. Help me check this footage, see if any Kaiser soldiers took anything with them. Starting to sound like hags. I guess we wouldn't find anything here. Let me just go back a little bit. If I had just called Veritas, we'd have this answered by now. I'm just saying. Who are those soldiers? Those masks in uniform don't look like Kaiser. Boomsitive? Boomsitive? Well, show me! I want to see! Right there. Looks like they're bringing something out of the basement. I have a basement. What else do I have in shell? Do you see their hands? They weren't holding what they went in with. Can you tell what it is? What about who it is? Can you tell what else is in my basement? Not really. The video quality sucks and they're moving fast. The basement is where the crap... Oh yeah, that's where I keep the shitty chest. I forgot. Also the correction chamber. Way too fast, actually. No wasted movements, deft handling of advanced weaponry. I bet it was Fox Squad. They stole the Ducky Marca. Saki, you see it too, right? The video is grainy, but I'd recognize that equipment anywhere. You could probably just tell by the FedEx big floppy ears that it was Fox Squad, right? Alright. Doom and gloom over there. Would you like to share with the class? Alright, that those soldiers don't look like Kaiser. That's SRT equipment they're using. But we have all of SRT's remaining equipment. The leader's laser pointer. That's a dual compound one with both infrared and invisible light capabilities. It's super pricey and pretty much useless on night vision gear. They've only ever really been made for SRT students. And that radio they're using to communicate. I can't be certain, but it looks a lot like SRT's. All of SRT's equipment is basically especially designed to meet our needs. They definitely don't look anything like Kaiser's communication technologies. Are you serious? How can they've gotten their hands on them? What? I'm sorry, I was mentally AFK. What were you talking about? I was thinking about something else. No, not at all! I got a little excited talking about tactics. You know how it is. Oh, okay. I know it's not in your nature mode. You have to be quiet since you can't know until we figure out what's going on here. I'm right here. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go back to my dailies. You're right. It's just so unbelievable. I think so too. I don't know how random people would be able to get SRT's equipment like that. There are only two ways I can think of. First, they raid an SRT squad or base and loot the equipment. The only other way would be if an SRT student provided them. That's what's unbelievable. No SRT student would be stupid enough to hand over equipment to PMC soldiers or elite agents, not some brutish greedy. We are a little brutish and a little greedy. People have been bartering for things they want since before we could talk. And so, easy peasy lemon greedy, we'll trade off our valuable items for new and wonderful incendiaries and weapons. Mo! It seems we may have been the stupid SRT students. We sold out some non-essential equipment to recoup our losses when the camp was flooded. Hey, remember those arms dealers? They had big masks on so we couldn't see their faces. So you're telling me the Rapid Squads, are the ones who supplied shells and invaders with weapons? Huh, what was that? You say something about shale over there? Here we are gorging ourselves on high quality meat given to us to thank the fight off said invaders. What are you nerds talking about? Can I have your steak if you don't want it? Please? Jeez, what they call food? Baby? Oh. Mo, just roll your stupid ass office chair to the bathroom. Go take care of business. Stop being gross. Me too, yeah. The foolest I've ever been. So I can have your steak? Oh, I suddenly remembered something super urgent. I have to take care of today, right now. Oh, it'll be super urgent so suddenly. The shitter's over there. I know! You have no filter when you talk, Sensei. It's cause I stopped giving a shit with you, Saki. Pun intended. After the fact. I'm just teasing. I'll save the rest of the meat for you at Sheldon. No, I want to eat it. I want the steak. Thank you, Sensei. You're welcome. Are we not gonna tell Sensei about selling weapons to the bad guys? Wasn't I there for that? I feel bad. Not for us. Sensei wouldn't have gone through all that stuff. I feel guilty as well, Miyu. And we'll tell Sensei to apologize later. First, we need to apprehend the culprits. Miyako's right. If we go to Sensei now. What are you talking about over there? I heard my name. All we're doing is bringing them another problem. They have enough on their plate as is, dealing with the restoration project and everything else. The last thing Sensei needs is nothing to worry about, especially because of something we did. Yes, we'll find the culprits, retrieve the stolen goods, and then give Sensei a proper apology. What? What was that about, Sensei? To start, I need your help, Mo. We need to collect information, and you can count on the weapons, where the weapons went after we sold them. It might take a bit, but it's doable. By tracing any key values embedded in electronics, I'll hopefully be able to trace their path. For the rest of you, please begin routine checks of all our gear, quickly, so we're prepared to leave as soon as Mo has what we need. I won't let those arms dealers solely SRT's equipment with their injustices any longer. About those injustices, how long do you plan to be homeless? The yard crew is complaining that they can't mow the yard because of you. I'm not saying you have to go home, but you can't stay here. I tamed the bullies. I think Miyako and Miyu just got bored of bullying me. Saki and Mo still bully me. I know you said we're full, but I forgot about the extra pork. Hello? I'm back! Hello? Oh my god! They're not homeless anymore! They fucked off! Okay, before they get back, we have to tear down this camp. I gotta make some calls. Where'd everyone go? I gotta get this homeless camp cleared out before it's too late. We're on! Eviction is on! An unexpected reunion. Rabbit 1 reporting. The time is 16:25 hours. That is 4:25 in the afternoon? I think that's 4 o'clock. Yeah. We follow the GPS signal. Rabbit 3 sent us the pinpoint location of the suspect who demonstrated to Point Sierra, confirming arrival at the site. You need a comma in there somewhere. It is currently raining at Point Romeo, the drop-off point. Visibility is down to 500 meters. All units, please exercise caution. This is Rabbit 4. Thankfully, the weather's kind of making it so nobody's around right now. No hidden enemies. We're not in immediate danger of ambush. I'm in a good position if anything happens. Copy that, Wabbit 2. Rabbit 2, please report. Wabbit 2 here. I've cut the circuits. The alarm sensors are down for the count. For now, at least. What, are they going to uncut themselves? I don't think that's how circuits work. They're either cut or they're not. What did you do, Saki? But, you know. Is there a problem, dumbass? I mean, Wabbit 2? Not exactly a problem, but does building look kind of familiar to anyone else? Did you shock yourself? Honestly, it kind of sounds like she shocked herself. The circuit's either cut or it's not. I think she shocked herself. You've never had an operation here before, dumbass. That's not what I meant. It's like the layout. I don't know. The structure feels familiar. It's kind of like the indoor warfare range. It's called a kill house. At the SRT training facility, isn't it? 3 floors and entrances. That's reviewing the blueprints Mo gave us. That maze-like layout inside seemed familiar. It actually is kind of familiar, isn't it? Although someone would have started shooting us by now if it was a training exercise. Please don't jinx it. I do feel better knowing you've done this before. That's right. Since we're familiar with the terrain, it'll be easier for us to predict and adapt throughout the encounters. But buildings with this layout are usually easier to defend. Back in our mock battle, someone usually had the upper hand, so I'm kind of nervous. Big bad, we're a lead of agents of SRT. Saki is scared. Come on. Who cares what kind of defense or weapons they have? We'll just do what we always do. Easy peasy. Think I'd cheered up by you. Fine. If PMC's elites armed with tooth can't beat us, who can? Foxes can. And I'll be watching your back until you get counter-sniped. We just have to work together. Wabbit 2, everyone to positions. Let's go. Breaching. I've secured our entry path. Wabbit 1 taking the building. Site A clear. Site B clear. Continuing to Site C. This is strange. We're deep into their territory now and they still haven't made contact. Are they being cautious of us? Maybe they're just not home. Or this is probably the hazing the Fog Squad talked about. I haven't made any mistakes so far. I'm staying aware of potential movement or traps, but it still feels like I'm missing something. This is Wabbit 2. Wabbit 1, we run to a barricade we can't breach. Do you want us to break through it? Can you breach it or not? You either can breach it or not. What do you mean break through it? Just breach it, idiot. No! Avoid giving away your position at all costs. Find a way around if you can. Understood. Go and start moving towards the center aisle. Continuing. What? Ah! Hello? Was that a gunshot? Ram it with her helmet. Wabbit 2, report in! Saki! I can't get through. Did she lose her communicator? Wabbit 4 requesting an update on the situation. Wabbit 3, our GPS doesn't seem to be. They got. I'm jammed. No signals coming in or out. We're all cut off from each other. Won't be able to rely on backup. The enemy was in perfect sync. Ambush the point, jam communications, isolate each member all at once before anyone knows what happened. It was a simple and straightforward plan, but nearly impossible to execute. I mean, you idiots kind of split yourself up. So all they had to do was wait for you. The amount of coordination that would have been required, then complete silence at that. I need to tread carefully. As someone who's played Arma 3, actually it's pretty legit that it takes a lot of effort to do this. Getting idiots to just stop fucking around and lock in for half a second. It is moving mountains. You know what? Fox Squad is acting like Sensei right now. They're taking the credit while letting them do the work. They let the idiots split themselves up and took credit for it. Genius. That doesn't matter right now, though. To start, I have to rescue Saki. No, you can leave her. She's fine. She's a big girl. Clomp. Ambush! I didn't notice them close at all. Hi, Fogs. Think, Miyako. The passageway is too narrow for my primary weapon to be useful. Close combat isn't my speciality, but I'm still an SRT agent. Upset my opponent's center of gravity. Take advantage when they lose balance. Foxtrot! A flash grenade this close? Fucking flashbang. Ow. Ow, my tinnitus. 1.5 seconds. Reactions are slow. You took too long to reorient after explosion and flash. You moved exactly per the CQB manual, but the real world doesn't follow your textbooks. Your movements are too predictable. You should have taken the initiative and rushed me. Stop moving! I might accidentally break your arm. You're no ordinary soldier. Who are you? Does who I am change anything? You went into this operation thinking, I'm SRT. I can handle whatever might lie ahead of us. Didn't you? Lazy, undisciplined. Always assume the worst case scenario. Even the best, most experienced veteran can be taken out by a stray bullet on a battlefield. Courageous warriors don't live long here. A good special forces soldier conducts himself with cowardice, or you'll end up dead. She's really laying it on thick here. Wait, I know that voice. It can't be. It's been quite some time. Squad leader Tsukayuki Miyako. Are her ears too high up on her head? Shouldn't they be a little more forward? Whatever. You look well, except for the arm situation. Yukino! Please let go of my arm. It's hurting. A Fogs' shadow. Hello. What the hell is happening? Someone better start talking. I was monitoring the surveillance cameras when I was ambushed. Someone forced a hood over my head and dragged me here. Well, they dragged your chair, and you're just too lazy to stand up, so they dragged you along with your chair, Mo. Me too. I was in my position, someone came up super quietly in. They blindfolded me, and I got rolled around in a big barrel. Well, that's just mean. Who put my Miyu in a barrel? I think I'm gonna throw up. Why are you slacking off with a Saki? I thought you and Miyako had breached the building already. We had, but then I can't remember. There should be a big old dent in her helmet. There should be a big old dent in her helmet. think I went into the center aisle to avoid the barricade. I was ambushed and knocked out. I don't remember what happened after that. I just remember waking up here. Well, we don't know who we are, where we are, who brought us here. But I do know one thing. We let ourselves get abducted, didn't we? Rabbit napped. Fun napped. Don't make me say it. Ugh, it was pure carelessness. I just realized something. These suspects are armed brokers, right? So they do lots of illegal trades. Super bad guys like them would normally kill us, right? If we're alive, maybe they're gonna sell us to someone! Pet wabbits. They're gonna sell us to some research facility and test weapons on us and torture us! What if they make us dress up in cat costume and be out for them? That'll be even worse. Cat Squad would go kind of cool. I want a Cat Squad. I want to see Cat Squad. I want to see Catsuit Mew. I don't even know where the last sphere came from. Way too many animes. It's okay, Mew. Look, Miyako isn't with us. It means at least she hasn't been caught yet. Just sit tight and plan how we're gonna get back at these guys when she rescues us. Octopus Squad. Is everyone okay? Uninjured? Miyako! Well, Saki has a big old dent in her forehead. Miyako, right on time! See, I told you he'd come to rescue us. About that. I'm more of a prisoner than a rescuer in this situation. This is the last. Disqualified! Why does she have 2 comms units? She has the headset and the throat thingy. Huh. If this was SRT's CQB test, every last one of you would have been disqualified. That equipment are you? Shouldn't you be looking at their faces? They're literally your senpais. You've seen them before. Aren't you the Fox Squad? I don't understand what's happening here. Squid Squad, also known as SS. What? You don't like parties? We decided to organize a little surprise and welcoming party for our successors. That makes it sound like you're gonna die. I like Otogi. She's fun. Come on now. I thought you would have grown up a little after your recent adventures in Kavodos. Looks like you're still same old you, huh? Do you think you're coming to a tea party? I couldn't. I think Nico has too. Couldn't believe my eyes when you just rushed to an unknown building with no backup and no recon. Oh no, she just has the one. Oh dear. You shouldn't be so harsh on them, Kurumi. All ears! At least students who take the CQB test know that they're taking it. How could they have predicted us being here? They've been up against ordinary arms dealers like they thought. Their plan would have been perfect. The next time an enemy appears unexpectedly on the battlefield, should we just ask them politely to leave? You're all unprepared. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm sure you must be hungry after all that excitement. I made a bunch of sushi for everyone. We can worry about operations and preparedness after everyone's stomachs are full. We love you, Nico. We love you, Nico. The blonde is cute. She's a little too sun for me. I already have Sarikar. I know there's probably a million questions, and Sarikar also wears spats, so I'm already good there too. Running through your mind. And trust! We have a whole lung full of things that we want to say too. Let's enjoy a hot meal together first. But they're already full. I filled them full of steak. Okay. Yukino, Otogi, then Nico, then Kurumi way behind. Kurumi could grow on me. But offhand, she's not my favorite. They have 3 winners and a sun. I like tsunderes, but not all the time. Nom 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 nom. I mean, I'd be slow to react too if I'm worried about many things you do during the middle of an operation. Imagine you're in a tight corridor like Miyako was before and is tricky to maneuver your primary weapon. Now there's an enemy approaching from a different direction. What's your plan? Okay, so she's no thoughts, head empty. I think you're supposed to switch to your sidearm and shoot. And you think right if you're following the manual, but you need to evaluate this one in front of you. So it's gonna be different. Here, you should smash them as hard as you can with your gun's buttstock. It's called a pistol whip. In close quarters like that, the fastest one wins. You're the one who was ambushed. So the enemy wouldn't expect a full frontal attack like that. All this changes depending on the enemy's armor, distance, strength. Ugh. The situations were so different from textbooks. Saki, you gotta lock in, Saki. You gotta get your shit together. How do you think all it took a mission or two was to be a veteran? All it took was a mission or two to be a veteran. You've got a lot to learn. Uses I like the 45. I like 45. I like 45 more than 9 because of Girls Frontline. 1, not 2, because 2 made them not be guns. It's fucked up. A Togi. Salmon roe. That pairs surprisingly well with the sushi. Yeah, I was saving that for myself. Heads off! She also makes funny faces. She makes the Mackie faces. Otogi is Mackie if she was a fox. Chill out. It's just sushi. You really want to embarrass yourself in front of the little ones? Here, just have the egg Saburo flavored one. No thanks, I'll stick with the salmon roe. I brought enough each kind, so there's no need to fight. I love Nico. Me, you here. Don't be shy. Dig in. Really? Even I can have some? But of course! There it is. We've been waiting for it. In fact, I think this one right here has her name on it. Thanks. That's so good. It feels like forever since I've had Nico's cooking. You won't find Inarazushi here with this many toppings anywhere else in Kaponos. Getting up early was totally worth it all of a sudden. You'll always be able to recognize my Inarazushi from anyone else's because of because of my secret marinade. Why do I feel like I had this Inarazushi recently? Am I just imagining it? If it's okay to ask, how did you find me? I thought I found a really good spot, so I was kind of surprised. Miyu, right? The star student who aced the concealment training. By letting people step on her. You did really well, actually. We would have noticed if Nico hadn't pointed you out. Good job. Thank you. Why are you getting closer and closer? You're just so hidden. What's your process? Do you have some kind of special camo gear? What zoom is your scope set at? Anyways, if our senpais in Fox Squad weren't the ones buying weapons, I guess we don't have anything to worry about. If it came through them, I'm sure the funds were clean too. Did you just forget that your senpais were the ones who were in jail? I think Miyako got it. I think Miyako is picking it up. Actually, I'd like to ask a question. But of course! Shoot. What did you guys take from Shell's basement during the coup? Why were you on the wrong side of history in the coup? That. More importantly, I've been wondering this for a long time now. You disappeared while the word of Esri's closure was decided. Next thing we knew, you were storming the General Studio Council building. Why? Clumpy. I can't share that information with you yet. Is it confidential? No. It's not that. We need to determine if you could be reliable allies. Are we all on the same team? SRT? What do we do wrong? Let me ask you a question. If we ordered you, could you stand against Sensei on the battlefield? Right now, at this very moment? I think Mo could. Saki could. Miyu would if Miyako would, but Miyako wouldn't. Ah. See? You're not ready to decide. A weapon has one purpose and is useless if it can't perform it. Thanks for your hard work on this mission, squad leader. Yuki. As of today, the Rabbit Squad is disbanded. You will all now be a part of Fog Squad. Yo, actually, they'd be... Let them have fox ears. Disbanded? Our squad? Don't misunderstand. I'm not penalizing you for unsatisfactory performance. I value your leadership. We're just relieving you of burdens you never should have had to shoulder. Let us bear the difficult work from here on out. But we want to help restore SRT Academy. We never gave up. Yes, you've all worked hard. That on top of your living situation seems to have worn your squad down. There is no longer a need to bear the responsibility of reviving SRT Academy. Responsibility was always ours. Yours has always been to be a weapon in a toolbox. That's not the Rabbit Squad. Squad leader Yuki, you have to decide. Will you step up and feel your duty as a sharpened blade? Or will you waver and fight for justice with your rusted edge? But it's gonna be justice because she's very hyperfixated on that. The Foxier genetic alterations begin immediately. Don't forget the tails! Hold on! Hi, I'm here. I let myself in. We got company. Ooh, how could they have found us? Because I'm great, teacher Powerlines! Powerline Sensei, hi! Sensei does. Hi, Nico, I love you. Also, you're the Fox Squad, right? Nice to meet you. Hello, I really enjoyed the sushi last time. Hi. I'm here now. Powerline Sensei, hi! Sensei does. Did you follow us from the park? Yeah, also I had your tent pulled down. You guys have to find somewhere else to live. I didn't notice we were being tailed. I was just walking. Well, you guys left the park, you're being sus. And yeah, you were extra sus. Stop that. Hello. I believe this is our first meeting, Powerline Sensei. Hi, Sensei does. Hello. I want to thank you for your work in cleaning up the mess created by the Student Council President's sudden departure. Is this gonna end in you shooting me? I don't feel like getting shot again right now. Are you gonna shoot me? On behalf of SRT Academy, I would like to express my gratitude. I'm hourly. But what I'm discussing with squad leader Yuki is internal SRT Academy business. I do tend to marry the girls that shoot me, this is true. This is true. So we'd appreciate it if you could leave this matter to us. I've heard that you're not one to undermine a student's decision or authority. Consider your authority the opposite of undermined. What does that mean? What did I just say? Do you know what I just said? Because I don't. But my student, ignoring what I just said, my students look like they need time to process. But I think you need to give Miyako some space. You're being weird. Understood. It seems you're the kind of adult students inherently trust and follow. No. I've had some problems. Especially with bunnies. Do you want to take them? I don't want them. Please? Hello, welcome to my space. It's your type that tends to be the most aggravating. Are you gonna shoot me? Please don't. I'm glad your situation hasn't dampened your spirit. Please don't shoot me. This fight can wait until D-Day. What? Do I need to know what D-Day is? It won't be long anyway. What was that about D-Day? Fog Squad! Stand down, head back to HQ for the next mission. What was that about D-Day? Do you want to... No? Squad leader Sukiyako! Oh, that's how you say it. That's a nice CG. I've sent a location to your phone. Come find me there if you're able to see things the right way. Well, the wrong way. Because you said one way is for justice and the other isn't. So the way that's not for justice would probably be the wrong way. Which is where... Sorry, I just got here. Never mind. One day you'll understand. Hopefully not understanding why you need to shoot Sensei. Des. Okay, bye. A rabbit's distress! Oh, I was hoping their camp would be cleared out when we got back. Back at the park, the Rabbit Squad filled me on the discovery earlier in the day and the ensuing operation. So the Fog Squad was behind the shale incident, except for all the parts that wasn't them. Because there was a lot of stuff happening there, and that wasn't all the Fog Squad. It was really just that one particular thing that was the Fog Squad. But yes. We should have told you from the get. Yeah, you should have, idiot. It's one thing for us to mess up. It's another thing for our mess up to endanger you, Sensei. Hi, Sensei does. I guess we're kind of scared to tell you. Tinnitus. Going away. I'm good. It's another thing for... Oh, you're already that. You did great, except for when you didn't. There's nothing to worry about. This is all your fault. I want my steaks back. We're totally clueless. Just happily camping at the park. You're not camping, you're homeless. Camping implies it's temporary. You have chosen to remain here. I want my steaks back. You brought us all the expensive beef to thank us for something we caused. And we're just poor homeless bitches. So we can't even pay it back. The only thing we have to offer is expired bento. Please think of us, thanks. No, I really do not want your bento. Please no. Please God no. We'll make it right by finding out what they took from Shale and retrieving it. Take your steaks back from Miyu. If Miyu doesn't tell the others, she can have some steak. Bunnies can have little A steak as a treat. But taking on the Fox Squad won't be easy. We'll have to at least ascertain what it is they took first. Did you consider asking? while you were there? You girls suck at this. It's not something anyone's been missing. It didn't look big in the footage. The expensive tuna cans. Teacher's underwear? Wait, what? Miyu is kind of self-reporting. Miyu is kind of self-reporting today. Okay, Miyu, she's coming out of her shell. Sensei's underwear? Mo, stop looking at me like that. It's weird. I don't like it when you look at me like that. The idea of seniors... senpais! Breaking into shell armed to the teeth just to steal underwear! Why are you girls obsessing about my underwear? I mean, it's black briefs if we really want to know, but... I'm not gonna show you. Stop being weird. Worry about my briefs later. I'd like to know more about Fox Squad members. It slipped my mind that you wouldn't be familiar with. Well, I met Nico once, and I love her. Can we meet her again? To summarize, I'm gonna bet when we do finally get the Fox Squad out of NPC jail, the blonde Soon is gonna be the welfare. And I say that because I like her the least. Yep. The blonde Soon is gonna be the welfare fox. To summarize the Fox Squad senpais in a nutshell. They're girls in a face. They're Kavotos is elite. Elite forces with combat capabilities of SRT are a dime a dozen. But when it comes to special ops, they're insurmountable. When you say it's a dime a dozen, doesn't that mean they're really common? Like, basic bitch? And I thought SRT was supposed to be really unique. I think they fucked this lineup. But they're insurmountable. They're trained to handle any situation in any kind of environment. Their skills go way beyond just combat. No, but whenever they talk about SRT before, they're supposed to be the elite of the elite, all of them. So people... I mean, you could be armed enough, but they're not talking about armed. They're talking about the skills. The mad gamer skills. I don't know. I think they messed that line up. They were the ideal. They were the unit that not only met, but embodied all that was expected of SRT agents. For example, the Fox Squad's deputy leader, Nico, our beloved. What about her? What about the funny Fennec? She's the squad mom, you know? Her capacity for acceptance and patience are unmatched. And I know it because I definitely tested it. No, all of SRT were elite. She used to pack in her Rizushi lunches for any squad leaving for a mission. I wonder what other squads there were. Nico is everyone's rock. Other squads would come to her for advice all the time. Nico helped me a lot when I was new. Woo. She's not just nice, though. No matter how hopeless an operation is, Nico never panics. Her ability to stay calm in elevated situations is invaluable. They say she's never lost count of the ammo or supplies the squad's used in any operation. Even all those messy battles under her belt. In that sense, Mo, get your shit together. Don't deny that you find something exhilarating about emptying the entire magazine once in a while, too. Then there was Kurumi, the Fog Squad's resident grump and point woman. The Soon? The Soon? Yeah, this is the welfare. This is welfare. Well, being on the front lines all the time makes you a little high-strung, you know. Saki, shut up. You're a support unit. You can't let your guard down for even a second. It could mean life or death for the whole squad. And Kurumi's willpower shines in her quick, flexible responses to the unexpected. umps are kind of big SMGs. Either that's a small ump, or that's a really big fogs. That'd be like a 7-foot tall fogs for the ump to be that small. Umps are not that small, so that's a huge fox. Holy shit. She might be bigger than Mo. She is unflappable through every ambush and attack. The way she can analyze her terrain and use her advantage under pressure is really impressive. I thought she was short, but damn, she big. Almost, might be even bigger than Mo. I've actually heard that about her too. When her gun malfunctioned smack in the middle of enemy territory, she didn't waste a second. She just grabbed the nearest enemy's weapon and started breaking through them with their own firepower. If it were up to me, I probably would have followed my field manual and tried to fix it. I couldn't have turned it around like she did. I'm way more book smart than street smart, so I can help but admire the adaptability in other people. Now Otogi, the sniper in Fog Squad. I like Otogi. I like the Togs. I didn't get to talk to her much. I've never met a sniper like her before. I like her. I like the Togster. You're right in that assessment. She definitely isn't your usual lone wolf sniper who prefers to be hidden away. She's a lone fogs. And Togi's got this natural charisma that really commands a room. The spotlight seems to follow her at SRT. Spats. I never met a sniper with a presence like hers. It's the spats. She is pretty weird in that sense. You normally want your snipers quiet and visible, so they can hit their mark unnoticed. When a Togi enters the field, you know. I had to go against her in a training drill once. It was so hard. I was totally on edge, not knowing where bullets would come from next, but knowing she was there. They say a good sniper neutralizes 3 enemies for every 1 bullet shot. That math don't math. And good coordination is really important so your teammates can benefit from any intel you gather. Compared to her, I mean, sometimes even my own teammates forget I exist. That was the one time, and it wasn't your fault at all. She's right. The idiot who didn't realize we were missing a member is to blame. It's not that hard to keep track of 3 people. Just shut up! It wasn't like that at all! And then there's Yukino, the Fog Squad's leader. They messed up the perspective on her headset. They kind of just tacked it onto her head. Because the headband should be, like, visible here. But it looks like it's behind her head. But when we see her from the side view in the CG, it's clearly on the top of her head. They kind of messed up the art here. AKA Little Miss Perfect. And, like, actually perfect. Not like when I'm making fun of Saki. It's true, though. Yukino's unmatched. She manages and directs the squad members' movements down to a second. That squad trusts her more than they trust themselves. Oh wait, that's me. If they told them to jump off a plane with no parachute, they do with complete faith it would be okay. That was certainly a favorable evaluation. Yes, and those senpais were our wildest dreams. We aspired to them. They were our role models. Anything our rabbit squad could accomplish, it's not just that Fox Squad could do it too. They could do it better, faster, more efficiently, and smarter. You'd be surprised at how stupid they actually are. I mean, sorry to cast shade, but I'm just saying. You'd be surprised. Don't never meet your heroes. And Miyako, the rabbit squad's not replaceable. I just want you to be displaced, not replaced. Displaced, not replaced. I want you somewhere else on someone else's front yard. Why does she wear the big gamer headset? For the Game Awards. You think so? It's hard not to think that way, I suppose. Because you can know my memory the way she glowed on the TV screen. That doesn't matter. She seemed different, older, mature. Maybe she grew up while she was gone. Somewhere I couldn't go. A house. A roof. There's so much I don't understand. Maybe they were right. If we still haven't grown through all this, maybe it is time to throw in the towel. Follow orders and let people smarter and better have showed all these responsibilities. What would the three of you want to do? Even if you ask us. It's just really overwhelming. What? You guys have an air raid siren? What? It's an air raid siren. That's what that sound is. What the fuck? Is it the emergency broadcast from the GSC? You think it's related to the recent attack? The marker attack? All citizens of Kavodos, this is a critical announcement. In a few moments, we deliver an urgent statement on behalf of the Kavodos General Student Council. We urge all residents to tune into the official Student Council channel or the Kronos channel to hear this pressing message. I feel like that's a egregious misuse of authority to use an air raid siren in a citywide PA to announce a press conference. That's... Someone fucked up. The General Student Council's official channel? Where's my phone? I mean, if it's that urgent, use the emergency signal thingy to the phones that triggers like the phone update that they have now. You wouldn't use an air raid siren. That's ridiculous. That just send using an air raid siren would just cause a panic for a conference. There's a much bigger screen you can use instead. Look up, idiot. Is that a video on the side of an airship? Art? Hi, Kaya. Greetings! Ow! Kaya! Get your shit together. Greetings, citizens of Kavodos. Hello, Kaya. Hello, goat. Kaya, speak up! You're muted! They have your blip muted! Really, that's her last name? Shira... Yeah. Kaya, the head of the Kavodos General Student Council's defense office. Yeah, the goat, but not our goat. I'm sorry for addressing you so unexpectedly today, but it's an important matter. Kaya, you're muted! They got you muted! In recent times, our city has faced numerous crises. Welcome to City 17. Yeah, also literally, emergency alert, this is not a drill, hi. The mysterious structure descended from the sky, paralyzing our city and causing extensive damage, not only to the DU, but also to every academy district. Well, not every academy district, just the big ones. Unfortunately, as the General Student Council, we failed to effectively respond to this monumental crisis and provide a resolution. Instead, relied on decisions made by Shale and individual districts to mitigate the damages. You welcome your new pink overlord. But this pink is evil. And not the fun Stalin kind of evil like Mika is, but Kaya low-key might be Holocaust evil. If there was a plot twist where Kaya was doing a Holocaust in Kavodos, I think that might actually be a thing. Huh. Now I'm concerned. Okay. She's the dangerous, stupid kind of evil. This was due to the absence of Rini-chan, the acting General Student Council president, during the time of the incident. This is roots in her relinquishing her responsibility. She wasn't absent. She was there. She commandeered my battleship. Criticism regarding her failure to fulfill her duties as acting General Student Council president has persisted, even within the Board of Administration. Finally, today, a vote of no confidence in Chief Officer Nanagami was passed. I, Shiranue Kaya, have been duly sworn in as the acting General Student Council Presidente. I feel like she's just making shit up now. What? A new acting General Student Council President? This transition is not a matter we take lightly. We acknowledge that many of you are likely concerned about this sudden change in the GSC's leadership. Nevertheless, we are committed to restoring normalcy in Kavotos and seek your support for the new board of administration that will be established. And lastly, Powerlines Sensei. Hi, Sensei Des. Hi, Kaya. I'm sure you're watching this broadcast from somewhere right now, Sensei. Hello, I am. For the sake of the future Kavotos and Shale, please abide by my request, Powerline Sensei. What? As soon as this broadcast is over, we request your presence in the GSC's reception room. Am I in trouble? I didn't do it. All members of the GSC eagerly anticipate your visit. Do they? That sounds weird. Thank you and farewell. I look forward to Kavotos' future. Yeah, she is talking like she's about to activate the Halo array. I gotta text Rini-chan. What the fuck happened to Rini-chan this time? What's going on? The GSC is in crises. Again. How long is the next part? How long do I have? I have less than a half hour for coup d'etat. Ren is having her. Ren took vacation for 1 day and the pink goat did this. She can't take 1 day off. Do I have time for this? You have time? Okay. We'll give it a go. Coup d'etat. A few hours earlier in Kavotos General Student Council conference room. Rini-chan! Tell Kaya not to be muted. Oh, hello. Have we seen this one before? Cute. I like the GSC uniforms. The GSC uniforms are really cute. And snazzy. I like their ties. I like that the ties are kind of squared off. It's cool. The next item on the agenda is determining the level of punishment for the Kaiser Corporation and its executives for exploiting a disaster to spark a civil war and seize the authority of the General Student Council. I think the punishment should be to kill all clankers. Can I text Rini-chan and tell her to kill all clankers? Normally, this would have been a top priority for the General Student Council and the Board of Administration once they were back in session. However, due to the destruction of many of DU's communications and logistics facilities during the recent events, discussions in this matter have been postponed while we prioritize the restoration of DU for the safety and well-being of our citizens. YouTube got filtered for mentioning this mob being in the background once. I think I distantly remember her at the beginning of Volume F, maybe? Thank you for the clarification. I wonder. Let me check something real fast. Can I? I'll deal with it later. Thank you for the clarification. I was gonna look if there's some kind of whitelist function on YouTube. I don't know, I have to look into that. I don't know how that backend works. As you mentioned, the Kaiser Corporation led a group of private soldiers in an attempt to seize control of the Sanctum Tower and use the ancient weapon they had unearthed. Although we managed to prevent the situation from escalating with the help of Shell's Sensei, Sensei does, and student council members from various districts, it's essential to recognize the potential consequences. If we had failed to stop them, not only would the GSC have collapsed, but Komodos itself would have been in grave danger. Sorry, I just wanted to look at her thighs for a moment. Sorry, Rainy-chan, go on. This entire attempt was only possible because the Kaiser Corporation is a mega corporation with influence in everything from defense to logistics. Yeah, I think we should kill all clankers. To ensure that such an incident is never repeated, I believe it's crucial to impose the most severe punishment on the Kaiser Corporation and its executives. She has nice thighs, I'm just saying. Ooh, hello. She's cute. Wow. Wow. She's cute. Oh, wait a minute. Well, it's true that the Kaiser Corporation used private soldiers first to take over the... Oh, she's cute but extremely stupid. Okay, okay. Well, let her cook. Let her cook. We can hardly ignore the fact that Chief Officer Ren's unilateral activation of the Emergency Response Committee just before the incident caused chaos within the council. I barely remember. I know that happened. I barely remember it. But the reason we weren't present that day was through the motion to censor Ren. Moreover, there are reports suggesting that Chief Officer Ren was seen riding in one of the ancient weapons unearthed by Kaiser Corporation. Yeah, she was... Did we not tell anyone about that? Ren? Did you not say anything? In fact, isn't it possible that Chief Officer Ren was somehow involved with the Kaiser Corporation in this matter? That's quite a serious accusation. I understand that there might be... I just want to look at her thighs again. Suspicions surrounding this case. But let's remember that there are establishing procedures and protocols for handling such matters. Yeah, did Renny-chan just not say anything about the ship? Did Sensei not? Did none of the dozens of students? Maki was there. Surely Maki would have taken a selfie with it at least. Surely Maki would have tagged the side of my yacht with a Veritas graffiti before she pieced out to be remote. If a resolution of accountability is passed, an investigation of the Kaiser Corporation is initiated, you count on me to fully cooperate with the investigation. Hello? I think she was in the Volume 3 CG of the Journal Studio Council having a press conference. I think she was in that, but I don't think we've ever seen this sprite before. She looks cool. I dig it. Henry told everyone so they assumed Hot Wheels was just boasting. Yeah, she looks cool. Her name is Hane. Hi, Hane. Hey, Owie, how many hours has this meeting been going on? Do we miss lunch already? It's been 8 hours, 32 minutes, and 15 seconds since we began. Take some Tylenol. Here you go. She was the one with the broken arm. Huh. So you must have gotten hit by Fox Squad. But we still have 3 more items on the agenda, so just eat your onigiri. Eat your jelly donut. Endurance meetings like this are fairly typical for the Board of Administration, aren't they? Onigiri. What onigiri? How? You didn't give me onigiri. Heh, funny face. No jelly donuts! Wasn't it Renny-chan who gave Shell Sensei the extrajudicial powers in the first place? No, that was the past president. Also, it was also the past president who summoned me. Yeah. Even though it was a memo from the Journal Student Council president, we couldn't even verify if the memo was authentic. We have been through this. The memo is undoubtedly from the Journal Student Council president. Donutless, unlike Sensei. Unlike Foob. If necessary, we can confirm its authenticity through handwriting analysis. Chief Officer, this is besides the point. You're the one that brought it up, stupid. There are established procedures for everything. You're the one that brought it up, idiot. Ignoring the decisions of the Board of Administration, even if you're the acting General Student Council President, is unacceptable. I've always followed rules and procedures exactly as written out, but... Hello? Haynes' sidekick? Hello. She is very new. Was she even in that old CG? They really went for a completely different style with her. I don't know if I like it. She was in that one CG. I don't know. She's kind of too different from the rest of the General Student Council aesthetic for me. She looks more like she got lost from Millennium. And Rennie-chan adopted her or something. Hey, Sumomo, did you get your jelly donut? I'm too sleepy to eat right now. Oh, she got pretty eyes. I don't care for this one. I like Hayne a little. It's in Discord. Oh yeah, she was there. Huh. No, not for you. I'm trying to ask if you took my share of jelly donuts. Kaiser Corporation is a major player in Kabutos. If they go under, it would be a catastrophe worse than the tower incident. Kill all clankers. All clankers. I don't think I can say that on YouTube. All clankers must be noosed in Minecraft. I think I'm safe. With Kaiser Industries, Kaiser Construction, and Kaiser Convenience all going bankrupt, unemployment would skyrocket. Okay, bet. Dismantled. Who will take responsibility for that, Chief Officer? Kaiser would. Idiot. Given the Given the influence of the Kaiser Corporation, I believe a fine to assist with cleanup and restoration will suffice. Oh, these girls are stupid. They're cute, but they're really stupid. Hey, Momoka, are you hungry? So is Haynes one character trait that she is hungry? You're not getting any of my what the fuck is a Terraco? Terraco flavored chip. What the fuck is a Terraco? How much you beg? So don't even try it. Go get some jelly donuts or something. Just don't touch my chips. I'm trying to tell you I never got any jelly donuts. Pollock Row. Huh. I don't believe further discussion will be productive at this time. Chief Officer, I think everyone will benefit from some fresh air. Let's adjourn for today and reconvene later. Understood. Since it's getting late, we'll close the meeting and resume tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Clink, clink, Eris. Clumpy. You're extra clumpy today, Ren. Ugh. I thought I was prepared for how difficult that was going to be. Sorry, I just want to look at her thighs again. Thank you for your work, Chief Officer. Hi, Kaya. Ah, Chief of Defense. Thank you. You as well. Bert, was there anything the matter? How are you doing? I just wanted to stop by and let you know I think you killed it. I get concerned when Kaya says the K word. I don't like it when she says kill. All my red flags just shot up. You flatter me. It's never good when she opens her eyes. I've thought this before, but they're totally out of line. Practically all they use their mouths for are to gossip about you or talk about themselves. Being a leader and having to make decisions based on so many differing opinions isn't easy. I can't blame them, though. I'm responsible for the situation. Responsible. comic depicted Rin as Yandere. That sounds dangerously good. I just have to be patient and convince them one by one. But do you really need to, though? Stop clomping close to my Rennie-chan. You're the chief officer of general management, but you're also the acting general student council presidente. I don't like it when she opens her eyes. I don't like it when she smiles like that. You can make things so much easier for yourself by using your authority to make the other chairs say yes. But authority, it's like a double-edged sword, chief of defense. Some might call her cod. A piece of cod. Some sort of cod piece. It might seem like a quick fix, but its value dwindles the more you rely on it. I can't use my authority to suppress others' voices just because they disagree with me. Honestly, I'm not even sure about myself. Ugh. As I suspected, you might not be cut out for the whole president thing. Art? Rennie-chan, you look so pretty. Ren, I know you have a gun pointed at you, but you look so pretty. What are you saying, Chief of Defense? I don't like it when she smiles. That's a camera. They have this on camera, idiot. Ren! Truly, I've never liked you. Ren's tits are almost as big as Kaya's head. Sorry, I just want to look at her thighs again. Okay, we're good. You're nothing like the president, but you had all her favor. The real reason, yeah, that's the real reason here. Kaya got this, Ren has that. Death penalty. Koharu just sneezed right now. You're nothing like the president, but you had all her favor. And look at you. Even after she's gone, you're still trying to do right by her. You're the president, and you're still listening to everyone around you and harping about procedures. Your maddening, centrist approach won't solve anything. Kavodos can only be fixed by a superhuman. What does she think that gun's gonna do to Ren? She has a halo. That's a pistol. Idiot. Chief Kaya! The General Student Council president is missing, and her seat is vacant. It's a deagle? I don't care if it's a deagle. It's a pistol. I don't give a shit. They have halos. The pistol's not gonna do anything. My role is that she could shoot Ren in the face and do nothing but break her glasses. My role as the chief officer is to protect and preserve the seat during her absence. It's a high power. It's a deagle. Ren has the deagle. Kaya has the high power. Uh-huh. Oh, is that so? Funnily enough, I stumbled upon something interesting in Shell's basement during... What were you doing in my basement, Kaya? Did I correct you and didn't even know about it? I wish I knew about it. Yeah, this is like threatening someone with a slingshot, yeah. A secret letter from the General Student Council president that has never been made public. A secret letter? According to the letter, the president wanted the chief of defense to take charge in the event of emergency, not the chief officer. In other words, the person who should have been acting president during her absence was never Nanagami Rin. It's always tended to be Shiranue Kaya. What nonsense are you saying right now? Okay, so you forged a letter. Now then! Why was the letter such an important message secretly hidden in Shale's basement? Because I'd never look in there. Yes, hidden in Shale's basement, in a building, coincidentally enough, the only chief officer Nanagami Ren had access to when the Joseon Council president disappeared. And, to further the coincidences, is it not you, Chief Officer Ren, who has the most to gain by concealing this document? This is ridiculous. Do you think people would just believe the letter's authenticity without proof? I'll have a handwriting appraisal done as well as an analysis of the signature. There should be no problem the Joseon Council wrote that letter. Certainly! Verifying the document's authenticity is crucial, just like with the note found in the president's office. I don't like it when she hearts. I would consider your current standing in the council. How many members do you think will believe you? Kaya, you. What? Chief Officer Nanagami Rin, you are under emergency arrest for concealing official documents and abusing authority. What are those shrimps supposed to do? Those shrimps are goons. Pursuant to Article 78 of the General Student Council Executive Regulations, your duty as acting General Student Council President are automatically suspended until the investigation concludes. Taken to the cute dungeon. But in the interim, I suppose we'll need a new acting president, won't we? You've planned this from the very start! Sorry, I want to look at his thighs again. If the president returns, she won't forgive you for this. Well, the president turned herself into an Arona, so that probably won't happen. If she does return, I look forward to seeing her reaction to your absolute failure in her absence. Now, please respectfully escort the chief officer to her dormitory. Place her under 24-hour house arrest and surveillance. Yes, ma'am. Okay, bye. Have a nice vacation, Rin. Director of Human Resources. How are things with the protests around the General Student Council building? I was actually just about to reach out to you about that. We've assembled many students to protest the Transportation Office and Regulatory Committee's weak response to the many incidents at public facilities recently. I thought I would need to hire them. They surprisingly just volunteered. Maybe it's because they were our students. They seemed very excited, talking about transportation technology or something. What? But of course! None of this would have been possible without your intel, Chief of Defense. There was a lot of information that would have been hard to grasp unless you were there. I was curious how you gather all this data. Will this insipid curiosity of yours help to complete your task in any way? Wait. No, I didn't mean to pry. Anyway, to report! Angry students are protesting in front of the building! So even if you're a neutral board member not interested in factionalism, it won't look good for Chief Officer Rennie-chan. I'm sure most would be in favor if we held a vote of no confidence. Great job! Stay vigilant in managing the protesters. Hain! What about the letters you're supposed to send to the sports federations? The what? I sent it right away, just like you asked! I don't like Hain now. Hain is stupid. Her faces are not growing on me anymore. Well, not exactly right away. I was so hungry after the meeting that I stopped by the kitchen to grab a bite to eat. You don't need to report every little thing like that. So, how is the sports industry reacting? They usually take a pretty hard line against cheating and manipulation. Sandra was pretty disappointed to hear that Chief Officer Ren had falsified official documents for her own gain. What is this about? Is this about the Kabuto sports event or something? Is it true that one of the Fox Squad raided the General Student Council the other day? It's also funded by Chief Officer Ren. It seemed like they're in a rush to shut down SRT Academy. But of course, if that's all I'm going to hang. By the way, those fucks didn't really give it to you, huh? Put me in reverse key lock as soon as I grabbed their shoulders. But they got training in martial arts submissions at SRT too. I should have tapped out then. I sure might never recover from that last attack. Man, they're fucking strong if they can break an arm through the halo. Hane, I'm hanging up, idiot. Understandable, I'd hang up on Hane too. At first I liked her, but I'm over Hane. Yeah. Wait, but this is really important. I'm supposed to get an onigiri earlier. I want to know. Yeah, I'd hang up on her too. At least we can put our concerns about no confidence votes to rest. And lastly... Clumpy. Protocol team. Yes, I need you to draft an emergency statement right away. Also, reach out to the Kronos channel and the municipal stations, but take time to set up the cameras. Yeah, this is just... I don't know if I would call this stalling. This is something. The no confidence vote shouldn't take long. The outcome is already set. Yes, please help us stay on track. And we'll be welcoming a very special guest soon, so please be prepared. Our guest's name is... Great Teacher Powerlines Sensei Des. Hi. Right on time! Because it is... tired. Excuse me. I woke up early. Alright. It's time for me to go to work. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. What's my schedule for next week? I know, let me get out of that for Soya music. I know tomorrow we're doing RV There Yet at 8 p.m. I might stream on Sunday. We might continue this on Sunday before going into the New Year events next week. Maybe. Perchance! We'll continue this weekend. All right. Welcome to Kalya's Archive. Welcome to Pink Archive with the Goat Woman. All right. Hope everyone enjoyed that. If you didn't, you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, and share, because every little bit helps a little guy like me. I hope you all have a fantastic Friday and a fantastic holiday weekend. Hope you all had a great Christmas. All right. I will see everyone tomorrow night for a RV There Yet collab I'm having with some friends. And I'll see y'all later. Thanks for joining, everyone. Take care.